So I just downloaded Wild Rift, then I rushed my account to level 10, enabled ranking mode, and calibrated to bronze tier, and then moved immediately to silver. Here are the things I learned. I learned that some bronze players don't really care about positions. Their team will either lack a certain position or have too many of one position. One of my games had no jungler on the enemy team, and that invited me to utilize their side of the map, giving me more resources to work on and having no one to contest the jungle objectives like Dragon, Herald, and Baron. Also, their team has very low chance of any ganks, making my lanes much more safer. My other game, on the other hand, had two junglers, and that means two of their players have less resources to work on as they'll be sharing jungle camps and making at least one of their lanes weaker. This ensures that either one or both of their junglers will be too weak to have an impact in the game. As a jungler myself, this gave me an easier time to help my team to victory before their jungler becomes relevant. The next thing that I learned is that kills doesn't matter. Previously, I'm a Dota 2 and League of Legends PC player, and they have one thing in common. Objectives will always be the key to victory. In order to climb the ranking ladder, it doesn't matter if you have 0 or 20 kills, because at the end of the game, the ranking system only cares about whether if you win or you lose. I've got multiple games where my number of kills ranged from 2 to 4 only, but was able to win them at ease. And those few games where I lost, I got some of them with high kill numbers. The last thing that I learned is that you should pick easy to use champions. This is especially relevant to newer players like me. You might have watched hundreds of highlights of Zed and Yasuo and thought to yourself that these champions are the reason some of these players are winning the game. But that is not true. Players who excelled in these champions are often high mechanical skill players who've used a lot of their time perfecting their play. No, I'm not saying that you're not a high mechanical skill player, but as a new one, you should focus more on learning how to play the game as a whole. Having map awareness, creep control, warding, etc. is far more important. For these reasons, I have a few recommended champions which are easy to play for specific positions. For the top laners, I highly suggest you pick someone like Garen or Darius. For mid lane, I'll pick Annie or Twisted Fate. Bottom lane, I'll pick Ashe or Jinx. And for the junglers, I'll highly recommend my bro Olaf. As a recap, if you want to climb the low elo, you should do the following. 1 is to know the importance of positions. All positions in Wild Rift is highly reliant with each other, and having none of one or more of the other is detrimental to your team. 2nd, objective will always be the key to victory. It doesn't matter how many kills you get in a certain game, because at the end of the game, what only matters if you win or you lose. And lastly, pick easy champions. Trying so hard to make highlight plays can either cost you the game or your rank. As of recording of this video, I'm already close to being a gold tier, and so far I haven't seen any difference between bronze and silver players. If you want to learn more, you could follow me on Twitch or join my Discord channel, which I will link in the description down below. Join me in my adventure of climbing Wild Rift's ranking ladder and providing you with more educational videos. That's it for now. I hope to see you all on my next stream or video.